Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, and I am excited to be here to present to you the power of the inbox, tips and tricks for successful email marketing. I want to thank Jay, Nancy, and Gary for putting this together for you because they believe in the power of email marketing for not only your business, but for your customers' business. And I'm excited to share with you how email marketing can bring added value to you and your customers. I have a lot of information to cover, so I'm going to get right into it. However, if you have any questions, you can always chat them in, and at the end, we will take your questions either live or via chat. Gary will read them to me, and I will address those questions for you. So this is my contact information, and I will also send this presentation to the team, and they can get it out to you along with a recording of this presentation so that you will actually have the material. So I own a marketing agency. It's called Drastic Steps Marketing. Get known, get connected, and get paid. How many of us like to get paid? Woohoo! I know I do. And so, but before you can get paid, people got to know who you are. You've got to build relationships by getting connected, and then you can bring in the money. And so here's my contact information if you have any additional questions once we're done. So Constant Contact, who are they? We are the largest email service provider in the world with over 750,000 small to medium-sized businesses just like yours. And we have 4 key products. Our flagship and bread and butter product is email marketing, which helps you to produce newsletters and announcements. We also have offers and promotions, and this is like your Groupon type of deals that you can push out to your clients and to your clients' clients. Feedback and surveys. You got to have that feedback so that you know how to improve your business and survey your clients to see what they want. So we provide you feedbacks and surveys and then events and registrations. So if you or your clients are holding events and you need to take registrations and payments for those events, you can use Constant Contact to do that. This is probably one of our most powerful tools next to email marketing, and very few people know about it. So it's a competitor to Eventbrite. And so you can do your events and registrations right in Constant Contact. So we call that our toolkit, and all these can be in one place, and you can do just email marketing or you can do the whole suite. Now, I'm sure you'll agree with me that first impressions matter. You have to be able to make first impression in order for people to want to do business with you. So should your first impression be like the picture on the left, or should it be like the picture on the right? Of course, we would agree it should be like the picture on the right. Well, when it comes to our email marketing, presenting ourselves through email and our businesses through email, should it be like the picture on the left or the picture on the right? Most of you would say and agree the picture on the right, it looks more presentable. And so Constant Contact helps you to create that picture on the right. Now, I know with your businesses, many of you are in the print business, and you may see email marketing as a threat to the print business, but I will tell you it is not. They go hand in hand, because as a consumer, I may prefer to get email, while the person next to me may prefer to get something in their hand. And so as a business owner, you have to reach your customers where they are. And so they really do go together. But there's some added value through email you cannot get with print, and we're going to talk about that. So this is what email marketing looks like. It's beautiful. It helps you to deliver professional communications to an interested audience, people who have said, yes, put me on your list, containing information that they find valuable, that looks great in their inbox. So, how can email marketing help you and your clients' businesses? It can boost repeat business. I will tell you that email marketing is a great way to show up. I'm sure many of you would agree that business comes when you show up. And so showing up in people's inbox is a way to stay top of mind, to be able to remind them that they can do business with you. And so this is a testimonial about, and then it also increases awareness. So you may do print services, and just by the name of the business, many people know that, but they may not know that you do email marketing. Well, you can share that awareness and help make them aware through email. They may not know about all your other graphic art tools and whatever else that you have in your arsenal. You want to educate them. So it helps increase your awareness and your brand awareness as well. And then, of course, it drives revenue and profit. I can tell you that whenever I send out an email marketing newsletter or an email blast, I invariably will get an appointment. I'll get some sort of business, a speaking opportunity. I do a lot of speaking around the country just because I'm top of mind and I reside in their inbox. So it drives revenue and profit into my business. And it can and will do the same for you. So you need to harness the power of the inbox. So what is the #1 app on cell phones? That's right, it's email. More than half of all emails are opened on a mobile device. And this statistic is a little bit old. The new statistic says something like 80% of emails are first opened on a mobile device, on a cell phone. You know what? We are tethered to this thing, right? So it tells us that more people own a cell phone than a toothbrush. Now that's scary. But somebody has taken the survey, so it must be true. But the point is that we're all using our cell phones, and that's why it's important that you reach people where they are all day long. Now, marketing has changed, and you all are marketing business, so you would probably agree that marketing in the past used to be about spending more time, money, and effort finding. Whereas today, it's all about spending more time and effort keeping clients. Why? Because there's a ton of competition. And people are bombarded with messages. You all have to compete with the big giants, Office Depot, Staples. And so you have to stay top of mind so that people won't stop at the store that's really convenient for them, and they will remember to do business with you. You know that business is driven by relationships, and that's why email marketing is so critical, because you can show a side to your business, the human side to your business, that they can't see at the big stores. And so you have to stay in front of people to remind them to refer you and remind them to use you. And so that's what marketing today is all about. So why email marketing? 88% regularly check email on their smartphone. Told you the statistic was in there in the 80s. 91% of people check their email daily. Email gets delivered 90+% of the time. In fact, with Constant Contact, we have a 96% deliverability rate. That means your email gets delivered into the inbox instead of going into the junk mail folder. Notice the interesting statistic here. Facebook posts reach just 2% of their fans. 2%. So you cannot, Facebook and social media, and I love them, by the way. I'm a big proponent of social media. I speak on social media. But who's in control of seeing your stuff? The social media platform. And Facebook puts in algorithms all the time, especially on the business side, that limits your exposure to the people who have liked your page. Plus, the statistics who liked the fan page never go back. Think about you. How many pages have you liked? You've never gone back to them. So email puts your message in front of your audience. And check out this statistic. Email marketing has 3 times the conversion rate of social media. For every dollar spent on email marketing, there's a $44 ROI. You cannot beat that. You have to structure your email right so it gets the response you want, but it's a powerful, powerful tool. And if you or your clients are not using email to market to people, you are missing the boat. Okay? So, why doesn't regular email work? There's limitations to the number of emails you can send. Take a look at this picture on the right here. We've got all these people's emails, and those emails are exposed. So what ends up happening is lots of small business owners think they are being compliant by sending an email to themselves, blind copying the people on their list, and then marketing to them in regular traditional Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo. That's actually a violation of the CAN-SPAM Act. That's because there's no way for people to opt out with a certainty. So if you don't believe me, you can Google CAN-SPAM Act, which is the Federal Trade Commission's rules on how email should happen if you're going to use it to promote a business. Plus, there's no branding, so it doesn't look good, and there's no tracking. And the tracking is really what you get and pay for. All right, so this is a better product. If you look at the images here, the buttons are clickable. Visit our website, see our annual report, giving discounts, much more. It's mobile responsive, meaning that it looks good on a cell phone or a tablet. It reinforces your brand. It's addressed only to the recipient, so no more sharing emails. That is really risky, by the way, sharing people's emails in the blind copy or the CC. It manages lists, handles bounce backs, removes unsubscribes, and again, tracks deliverability and obeys the law. So, growing the list. Now, this is really important. You start with where you are. So let's say you don't have a big list. Hopefully, you all have been in the habit of collecting email addresses as you are doing transactions or when you're networking and you've got a box of business cards somewhere. Those are good people you can start your list with. But get in the habit now growing your list. And growing your list is how and where you ask. And yes, you have to ask people to join your list. And you have to give them a reason. So where can you ask people? Collect email addresses at events. So if you ever set up a booth, make sure you use the fishbowl to collect business cards. Give them away, give away some of your services, or give away a coupon or something to attract people to leave their business cards with you. And those business cards can be added to your list. You can add a QR code to your marketing material. QR codes are those little images there, and you can do this for your clients as well. And those QR codes feed right into Constant Contact when they are scanned. So that's another way. You can use text to join. Text to join, people love texting on their phones. So your customers, yourself, you can put signs up in your shop. If you have walk-in traffic, your customers can do the same thing. Text to stay connected, and they actually get a unique code that belongs only to the customer, that when people text in that code, then they join their lists. If any of you are the speakers, there's many ways you collect email lists and grow your list. You have to make an effort and you have to ask. So this is a sample of text to join. In the example here, the name of the salon is Salon Bella. So all they have to do is text Salon Bella to that phone number, and then they are automatically added to their Constant Contact list. So the next time they send out a promotion or a newsletter, they automatically get that information. That's a tool inside of the basic constant contact program. Really, really valuable for you and your client.
I didn't know that.
All right. Then provide ongoing education, right? Send your clients a monthly newsletter that tells them why they should use you over the service you give, the quality of your printing, the enhanced services that you give. And then just give them, most of your clients are probably going to be small business owners. So give them education about how to be successful as a small business owner. You add value, and then people will come and they will do business with you. Make sure your content is relevant, because the number one reason people unsubscribe is content that is not relevant. All right, so we're going to give them some reasons to pay attention. So one of the complaints I do hear in the marketplace is, but Tony, the email box is so crowded. People aren't opening emails. And so here's what I say to that. You're exactly right. The email box is crowded. Only 20 to 30% of people actually open emails. But as I stated earlier, Constant Contact delivers your email to 96 out of 100 people. So even if people don't open their email, they see you. Your business name flashes in your face, if your face is associated with your business, flashes in their mind. And most people don't delete emails. They leave them in there just in case. And then when they're ready for print, they will then do a search on their email box for you. So the point is you have to be in their email box. Think about all the emails that come in your inbox. You have to see every single one of them to determine whether you're going to open them or not. And again, it's your way of just waving and saying, hey, I'm here. When you're ready, keep in touch. And that's the same for your clients. So if your clients complain they're not getting opens, it's okay. Remind them that the power is in showing up so that they stay top of mind. All right, so, but there are some things you can do to get more opens. So number one, make sure they know who you are. Recognize sender, who sent the email. Give them a good subject. Is it worth reading? Good timing. When was it received? And let them be able to share it with their friends. These are all things that Constant Contact really promotes and helps you to be successful. So the first thing is, who sent it? How do people know you best? Do they know you as Quick Copy, or do they know you as your name? Or the, I don't know if you have a separate franchise name. So whatever they would recognize, that's what you need to put in the from space. So my name is Toni Harris Taylor, but my moniker is the Turnaround Queen. So I actually put Toni Harris Taylor hyphen the Turnaround Queen in the from area. So make sure that it is recognizable and consistent across your social media platforms as well, because people want to reach you in multiple spaces. So a third of people open emails based on the subject line. So the subject line is critical. Think about your open habits. Why do you open emails? Probably because it has a compelling subject line. Do not send an email that says September newsletter. Blah, who cares? Tell me what education you're giving me in the September newsletter. Tell me what's the benefit in the subject of opening your newsletter. Don't just tell me September newsletter. It's not going to get open. So pique their interest and use a couple elements of shock and surprise to get their attention. The best subject line I ever saw came from a business coach and somebody I really admire and love. And the subject said, I'm going out of business. Oh my gosh. Shock? Yes. I'm doing the matrix to the mouth. Oh no! I opened the email and it said, I hate to hear when clients say, I'm going out of business. Brilliant, right? Got my attention. So think about that when you are marketing your business and when you're helping your clients to market their business. Size matters, and as I've said, I'm going to give you a copy of this presentation. So these are all of the rules you should follow when you are creating a subject line. I won't go through each one. You can go through them, but just know that the subject is key. Then when should you send? So who is it from? What should the subject be? And then when should you send the email? And it really depends on your industry and who you're sending to as well. Probably Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, because most of you don't have a weekend business. But if your clients have a weekend business, let's say your client is a bowling alley or something of that sort, well, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is their primary business days. So you send out their email on Thursday. So recognize the when most of their business happens, and then that's when you would send the email and test it out. So test out your clients. Send it on a Thursday, send it on a Saturday, see what happens. For your business, test it out. Does Monday morning work? Frankly, even though it says here 19, Best Ada said 19 industries said that they send on Monday. Guess what? The email box is cluttered on Monday morning from the weekend. So if I'm going to send on a Monday, I may send Monday afternoon after they've gone through their morning emails, or Tuesday morning might be better. So you have to know, and you just have to test and try. The other thing that really makes your email marketing powerful is the ability for your following, your people on your list, to share your emails with their following. All right, so let's pretend that you're on my list. And so I send you an email and you love what I have to say. You just, of course you do, right? So not only do you want to do business with me, but because you love me, you want to share me with your community. So you can click the Facebook icon and share me with your community. One of your friends may like me too and join my list. They may reach out to me and do business with me. That's the power of email. It can be shared on social media from your clients, from your prospects to their social media to get you more exposure. You can't do that with regular email. Really, really powerful feature of Constant Contact. The other thing is you can use what we call simple share. It's called social share now. Whenever you send out your newsletter, you can automatically post it on your personal and your business Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter accounts, so that it will post a link so that your social media following will see you as well. Tracking your results is key. This is where email marketing really shines above other forms of marketing, including direct mail. And I know you all do a lot of direct mail, and it does have its place, but there is no idea how, if someone has looked at your piece, if they've done anything with it, if they visited the website that's on your postcard. Here in email, you can know open rate, click rate, shares. So you are able to see who opened the email, the date, the time they opened the email. No more, I never got that email, because you can see exactly who opened it. Did they click a link? Did they visit your website? Did they click on the registration page? Did they go to your Facebook page? Constant Contact lists all the links that is in your email blast, and then it will show you who clicked the link, the date and the time they clicked the link. So how is this valuable? Let's say you are having an event and you want to collect registrations, and somebody clicks the register box but they don't register. Well, you can see they click the box, but their name's not on the registration list. You can call them, you can send them a direct message and say, hey, I see you clicked the link. Did you have trouble getting your registration done? So that way you can remind them to do it or find out what the issue was. So powerful, and that you can't do with any other form of marketing. And then shares. People can forward your email to their friends. They can share it on social media, which gets you new audience, new people joining your list. Really, really, really a powerful way to know your engagement and what's working and what's not. Then you're going to get opt-outs. And when people unsubscribe, it's typically for their own reasons, but they can actually tell you why they unsubscribe. They can tell you your emails are too long, your emails come too often, I'm sick and tired of you. No, I'm just kidding. But they'll tell you, you can actually set it up where they tell you why they're opting out. Now, if somebody opts out and you consider them a good customer, you really can pick up the phone and say, hey, I see you opted out of my emails. What's going on? Because remember, it's about relationships. And then, of course, there's bad emails out there. People leave their jobs and their emails change. So it keeps your list healthy because you can remove the people who bounced off. Or, again, if you see a key person and it comes back undeliverable, then you can call them and say, hey, what's up? Are you still there? What do I need to know? Wonderful, wonderful way to engage with people for you and your client. So I'm going to put this up. Again, I'm not going to go through each thing, but this is the anatomy of a good-looking email, right? And time just doesn't permit me to go through each portion of it, but know that emails should be short. They should be short and sweet. Remember, 20 to 30% of people are going to open them, so don't spend a ton of time putting together this long dissertation email. Really, you want to just show up in their inbox, give them some information, and a good newsletter should be able to be done in 20 minutes or less. You use a template, which, by the way, Constant Contact, if you're a new customer, will give you a template, and they will brand it just like your website, so it carries your branding throughout. And then we have dozens of templates you can choose from that you can fully customize any way you want as well. So our templates are beautiful. You can change the colors to match your brand. There's seasonal, there's holidays, there's birthday templates, and there's autoresponders in there. And autoresponders, when people join your list, they can actually get a series of emails 1 week. If you join my list, which you can, by the way, at TonyHarrisTaylor.com, you will get a video series for 10 weeks. And it's just a 2-minute video on marketing. And so that's automatically set up. I don't have to manually send that out every week. The moment somebody joins my list, it's triggered. That's called an autoresponder. And so that's another wonderful tool that's a part of Constant Contact. So again, when you get this presentation, you can take a look at the logistics of a good-looking email, and you can also reach out to me and I can help you. So, I'm going to breathe because I promised to keep this short. So I went through a lot of information in a very short period of time, but I hope that you grasp the point. Email marketing is a powerful way for you and your clients to stay connected to their clients and prospects. Now, some of you are wondering, now how do I get started? So let's talk about how you get started. Again, we have 4 sections. You got newsletters and announcements, offers and promotions, feedback and surveys, and events and registrations. So you have 2 options for your business. You can start your account with me and refer your clients to me for account setup. Constant Contact was designed to be a do-it-yourself program. So anybody who has some technology experience can just do their own email marketing. That goes for you, that goes for your clients. Of course, you can charge your clients to do it for them, and that's an upsell on your part and helps you to make more money. So that's cool. But some of you are hands off and you're already too busy and don't want to send them, refer them to me. Okay? Your account, refer your clients to me. Or you can become a solution provider and enroll your clients yourself and make a 15 to 35% override. I can't get into the particulars of how you get one or the other, but if this solution provider program interests you, then all you have to do is email me at tony@tonyharristaylor.com, and I will put you in touch with the solution provider department, and they will walk you through how to get started. Again, that's Tony, T-O-N-I, at tonyharristaylor.com. And so you can become a solution provider, enroll your clients, help them generate their emails, and you can charge them to do that, and you can make a commission every month as they pay, which sounds pretty good. And I would be the referring source to Constant Contact, so just email me and I'll get you started. Or you're hands off, I don't want to do any of that, Tony, I'll just send them to you. Whichever one works for me. But the key is you got to pick one. You got to do something. Nothing's not an option. Okay? Brand your newsletter. I won't play this. This is a video that just shows how Constant Contact will set up a branded email to look like your website. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's a beautiful tool. If you get started with your own account, I will get yours set up for you, but your new clients, if you become a solution provider, your new clients can get it as well. So you can start with Constant Contact, you and your clients. It's month to month. There's no contract. They get a discount when they prepay for a year. No risk money back guarantee. If your clients are nonprofit, they get a deeper discount. And we have award-winning customer service. And this truly is what makes us different from other email marketing companies. Our customer service is second to none. And they will answer your question. A lot of times they'll just do it for you. Or they will teach you how to do it. But I tell my clients all the time, do not spend more than 2 minutes trying to figure something out. If you're trying to figure it out, get them on the phone. They will do it for you. And you talk to real people. So, really, really cool. So, how much is Constant Contact? It's $20 for the basic email. So, the social share, the text to join, the QR code, all of those features I went over are in the basic email. The Email Plus is all 4 tools: surveys, offers, promotions, event registrations, autoresponders. That is part of Email Plus, and it's $45 a month for up to 500 contacts. So our breakpoints are at contact levels. 501 to 2500 is the next level. Email is $35, and Email Plus is $60. A lot of people just want to start with email. You can always upgrade later to Email Plus. All right. My phone number is on the screen. That's my cell phone number. You can call me directly. You can text me, and you can ask your question there if you want. If you just want to have a conversation about what you're trying to do and which way is best for you, you can call me as well. Well, again, call me, you all. You can email me as well if you're interested in the solution provider. Again, it's Tony. I didn't put that on the slide. I'll put it on the copy of the slide. Tony@tonyharristaylor.com. Tony's with an I. All righty then. Well, thank you all so much, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.